Okay, so let's start. The diagram below shows a pyramid, okay, with a square base. So highlight the keyword square base of side 8 cm and a vertical height of 12 cm. So vertical height means the height of the pyramid. So the pyramid is filled with water. So they asked to calculate the volume of the water inside the pyramid. So if it's a pyramid, okay, when there's a vertex, this is called a vertex, a point, vertex, Christmas tree, a vertex, okay, and the bottom is not a circle. If it's a circle, then it's a cone, right? So for now, in this case, it's a square base. So this is called a pyramid. So volume of pyramid, the formula. So past my previous live, I did the prism. So if you remember prism, volume of prism, the formula is base area times height. So for pyramid, it's also got base area times height. But because there's a vertex, so Christmas tree, right? So you add one more, which is called 1/3. So 1/3 times base area times height. So that's the formula for volume of pyramid. Then base area, because it's a square, so it will be 1/3 8 times 8, which is the area of a square, base area, multiplied by the height, which is just 12. So press calculator and we will get 256, and remember to put your unit. Check whether is it cm or meter. So this is cm, so it's cm cubed. So that will be the final answer. Okay, so now the next one. If the water from this pyramid is poured into glasses with volume of 10 cm cubed each, how many full glass can it fill? Okay, so I'm going to draw my very ugly drawing. Okay, so let's assume that this is a glass, a small glass, which is 10 cm cubed of, can fill up 10 cm cubed. So that means water from the pyramid will be poured into the glass, multiple glasses, ... So you are supposed to calculate how many glasses can it fill up. So we're going to take the volume of the water inside the pyramid, which is 256, divided by 1 capacity, the full capacity of 1 glass. So you will just take 256 divided by 10, it will give us 25.6 glasses. So it means that I will have 25 full glasses, and this 0.6 means that I have 1 glass which is not filled up completely. They're asking you for full glass. So in this case, although it is 0.6, please do not round up to 26. So you round down. So it's supposed to be 25 full glasses. So this one is 25 full glass. Okay? So you need to know when is it round up, when is it round down. Hello, Santa Noodles. Thanks for the, what's that? Is that ice cream or a microphone? Is that ice cream or microphone? Looks like a microphone. Okay, I'll speak louder. You hinting me to speak louder, is it? I think my voice very loud already. Okay, I don't need an actual microphone. I naturally talk very loud. Okay, so that is for this question number 1. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. Yeah. Okay, before I continue, because this month is our Learning is Fun anniversary. So I want to share, because I think I'm not seeing anyone do videos. You all must do the video. Why? Because you all can win the Apple Watch, right? You all don't want to win, I must win, no? Yes, I remember Santa Noodles, but it has been a long time, so I cannot remember who. So all that you all need to do is just take your phone, press the plus, do a short video, and just say, I've learned. Wait, what is the? Let me read my notes. What you all need to see, just look into the camera and say, the best thing I've learned on TikTok is blah 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 blah. And then when you finish the video, you just need to hashtag learning is fun and maybe hashtag giveaway. Okay, the more videos that you do, okay, then you will have higher chance to win the Apple Watch or the eye massager. Okay, so it's for this month. I think it's up to the first week of August. It already started, so you can do as many videos as you want. You can do one video, maybe you learn math from me, right? Then you can do the video and say that, the best thing I've learned on TikTok is Teacher Kangie math lesson, blah blah blah. Okay, do one video for that one, and then after that you hashtag learning is fun, then you just submit, right? Just post it. And then after that, you do another video, and maybe you say you learn some, you know, there's other other creator actually show, like, I teach you how to sleep, or even the dentist, you know, you can do, and then you do another video and say that the best thing I learned in TikTok is how to take care of our teeth, blah blah blah. You know, just talk a short while, but take note, minimum 8 seconds. Okay, so if you do a 1 second or 2 second talk, they're going to think that your video is invalid. So you must speak for at least 8 seconds, and then after that, hashtag learning is fun. Anything that's related to what you have learned in TikTok, the more entries you have, the higher chance you will get the prize. Okay, enough of that anniversary talk. So let's come back to talk about our question number 2. Is that Sec 1 EMath? Pyramid, cones and sphere. This is normal tech, it will be Sec 3. Yes, if it's normal tech, it's under Sec 3. But if it's express and normal acad, you all learn this in Sec 2. It depends. Definitely learn in Sec 2 express. But some school is normal acad, you all learn in Sec 3. Okay. So now come back to here. A piece of plasticine is made into a rectangular pyramid. So now they're telling you that the bottom, the base is a rectangle. The height of the pyramid is 10 cm. Then, okay, calculate the amount of plasticine used to make the pyramid. So they did not ask you to find volume, but you must know, calculate the amount of plasticine is using the material. So if it's material, it's actually finding the volume. So same. Now you already know what's the formula. So volume of the plasticine is equals to 1/3 times base area times height, and you will have 1/3, and the base area is a rectangle, so it's just 6 times 5 multiplied by the height, which is just 10. Okay, and you will get 100 cm cube. Okay, next. They say that the same piece of plasticine is reshaped into a cone. So when they say reshape, means actually the volume stays the same. The amount of plasticine still remains the same. So that means the volume is the same. Into a cone of height 15 cm. So they are saying that this plasticine in this shape is going to reshape into a cone. Okay, I don't have a powerful drawing, but you understand it looks like a pyramid can already. They say that the cone, the height is 15. So the height is 15. You are supposed to find out what is the radius. Question mark, question mark. So volume remains the same. So first you write out the formula to find the volume of a cone. So cone, because again it has a vertex, so it is also 1/3. So that means 1/3, and it's actually also 1/3 times base area times height. It's just that for cone, my base area is a circle. So that's why we use pi r squared. So it's 1/3 pi r squared multiplied by the height. That's the volume of a cone. And volume is the same, so I'm going to use the same formula and equal it to the volume that we found in part A, which is 100. So fill in the blank that what we have. The radius is the unknown. You're supposed to leave it as r. My height is 15 equals to 100. So now over here, you can see that 1/3 times 15 is 5. So I can simplify as 5 pi multiplied by r squared equals to 100. R squared will be 100 divided by 5 pi. It's okay, just leave it as 5 pi first. And I want to solve my r. R squared is equals to this. So my r will be square root 100 over 5 pi. In then check the question, did they mention to use what particular pi? Don't have. So that means you just use calculator pi. So r, just press calculator for this one, you'll get 2.5231. And automatically it's round off to 3SF. In this case, they never mentioned 2dp or whatsoever. So it will be 2.52 cm. Okay, 3SF. So that is how you find the radius. Okay, I want to also talk about total surface area. Notice that there's no question that talk about the total surface area. So I'm going to add question. I'm going to add the question. So I'm going to write it behind. So I will put question 2 additional. Okay, so I'll label this as part C. So I will say find the total surface area of the pyramid. Wishing bottle. You want to make a wish? Thank you for the wishing bottle. I will make a wish later. So find the total surface area of the pyramid. So the best way is you draw out the net. So you visualize this pyramid, you're going to dismantle it. So if you're going to dismantle it, it looks like that. Again, pardon my drawing. Okay, so we will have this. Okay, take note that this this 2 is the same, this 2 is the same. Okay, if it's the question 1, question 1 because the base is a square. So when I open up, I will have 4 identical triangles. Okay, that is if the base is a square. But this one, my base is a rectangle. Okay, question 2, my base is a rectangle. So when I open up, they are not 4 identical. This 2 is identical, this 2 is identical. So I have 2 pairs of triangle. So if I want to find the total surface area, I need to find the area of the 4 triangle and then plus the area of the rectangle. That will be my total surface area. So now let's put in all the information that we have. So now I know this is 6, 6, 5, 5. This one is this question. Okay, then I need to find my height of my triangle for this one, and I also need to find this one. So I call this H2 and I need to find this H1. Okay, so now the bad news is I don't have. So how am I going to find this? Okay, I'm going to draw this. This is our 10, and you need to draw, wow, what's that again? Wow, you send very cheap stuff. Is that calendar? Thank you. Hi, July. Oh yeah, I think it's calendar. So draw this one. See, I'm going to draw a dotted line. And this one. When I draw in the 3D form, this is my H1, which is here. And so this is a right angle triangle. So now what is the bottom here? This is 6. So just take half of the 6. So this is 3. So if I'm going to draw out, okay, I'm going to draw out here. So this is 3, this is 10. So the H1 is here. So to find the H1, you will have to use Pythagoras theorem. So to find H1, it will be 10 square plus 3 square, and then you square root. Okay, 10 square plus 3 square, and then you square root. So it would be 10.4403. Always write the long one. Don't round off because we are going to use the height one to do our total surface area. So we need to do calculation. So always keep the long one. So now I'm done with the H1. Now I need to find my height 2. So where's my height 2? Okay, go back to the diagram. This time around, I'm going to use the red color. So mark up here. I got approved calculator. Ta-da! But it's okay lah, because usually in life I just show you plus, minus, multiply, divide, all this thing only so it's still the same. It's okay. Okay, so this one will be 5 half. So this one is 2.5, and this will be my height 2, H2. So over here I'm going to use red color. I'm going to draw out. So this is still 10, this is 2.5, and this is my H2. So I need to find H2. Okay, so find H2, again, Pythagoras theorem. 10 square plus 2.5 square, and you square root. Okay, so 10 square plus 2.5 square, and you square root. So that will give us 10.3077. So now I have all the dimension that I need. Now it's time for us to find the total surface area. So my total surface area, I need to find the area of these two triangles, find the area of these two triangles, and plus the rectangle. So this is how I wish to. So 2 multiplied by the triangle. Thank you. Thanks for the gift. Okay, 加油 for your homework. Okay, so I'm going to do the height one first. This smaller triangle. So it will be 2 of the triangle, which is half times 5 times the h1, which is this value over here. So it's 10.4403 plus 2 of these two triangle, half times 6 times 10.3077. Okay, so this is 2 small triangle, 2 big triangle, and then don't forget the base, which is the rectangle. So plus the 6 times 5. So that will be the total surface area. Got it? So pyramid, you have to use a lot of Pythagoras theorem. So you need to know how to so-called draw out on the 3D so you can visualize better. And for me, is I always draw out the separate triangle so that I can find them accordingly. So let's do our calculation. So 5 times 10.4403 plus so we will have 144.0477. So round off to 3SF, 144 cm square. Okay, so this is how you find total surface area of pyramid. Okay, among pyramid, cones, and sphere, total surface area of pyramid is the most complex one. So not to worry, you just draw out the net and then find the corresponding height of the triangle accordingly. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to question number 3. Here. So this is a cone. They say a smaller cone is cut out from the solid cone. So to find the volume of the remaining solid, what you need to do is just take the big cone minus the small cone, because the small cone is being cut out. So it's like, oh, it's empty inside, hollow. So in this case, I will write 1/3 pi r square h. This is the big cone minus 1/3 pi r square h. Usually this is what I do. The big R and big H represent the bigger one. The small r and small h represent the smaller one. Then I put in the value. So 1/3 pi, let me go through. Okay, the big one, the radius is 35. So it will be 35 square, and the big height is 27. Minus 1/3 pi, then the small one, the cone, the radius is 33 square, and the small height is 25. So do you see that there's pi inside? Yeah, I'm not going to use the calculator pi first. I will just treat pi as, I put it in terms of pi first. Last step, then I key calculator pi. So you will key calculator for 1/3 times 35 square times 27. It will give you 11025. Then you just put the pi behind. 1/3 times 33 square times 25. It will give me 9075. Then just put the pi. Then 11025 minus 9075 will give us 1950. Then don't forget to put the pi. Then you press the calculator, 1950 times calculator pi. It will give me 6126.105, round off to 3SF. So 6 is my first SF, 1, and then 2 is my third SF. Okay, 2 is my third SF. Then you need, because of the 6, I need to round my 2 up. So it becomes 613. But remember, this is 6,000 plus. So when you round off, you cannot say, oh, it's 600. Doesn't make sense. You have to put compulsory 0. So it is 6130. And because this is volume, so it is cm cubed. Done. So just put a bracket and say this is 3SF. Okay, next. They say a factory uses this model means it's a smaller size, to manufacture a conical straw hat that Vietnamese wear. They decided to modify the design by adding a reflective material on the exterior curved surface area of the hat. Find the area of the external curved surface area of the hat. So they thought until like very cheap, actually very easy. So this is the hat. They are saying that they modify by putting reflective material on the exterior curved surface area. So it means it is the big curved surface area of the cone. And curved surface area of the cone is pi RL. And the good news is pi RL, curved surface area of the cone, is given. So you just need to know that how to find the L. So this is how you find the L. This is the big right angle triangle. Here, use the big one. So the height is 27. So therefore, here is 27. The big one, radius is 35. So this is 35. So I need to find my L. Okay, find my L by using Pythagoras theorem. So my L will be 35 square plus 27 square and square root. So we get 44.204. So this formula for curved surface area, so therefore my curved surface area will be pi RL. Okay, because it's the big one. Okay, I be consistent. I use big capital letter. So pi RL. So that means it is pi multiplied by 35 multiplied by 44.204 is equals to 4860.4836. Again, round off to 3SF, 486. But must put your compulsory 0. Therefore, the curved surface area whereby they want to put the reflective material will be 4860 cm squared. Again, 3SF. So take note, they are not asking you to find curved surface area of this whole thing. They're asking only the curved surface area. So that's why only pi RL. Okay, and the L, we just need to draw our right angle triangle and use Pythagoras theorem to find the L. Okay, so that's for this part. Now we still have a part C. Let's see. Okay, for those who actually printed out, please take note that there's an error on the typo and the question. So it is not 20 cents, it is 2 cents. So please make amendment on the papers if you have printed out. If not, it's okay, we will update our worksheet. So now they say the cost price of making each hat is $1. Okay, that means to make this thing cost $1, the cost price. And then after that, because of the reflective material that they put around the curved surface area, right, it costs 2 cents for every 10 cm squared. So they want you to calculate what is the minimum selling price of the factory. Find the minimum selling price of the hat in order to make a profit of 10%. So let's calculate. I already know that the cost of making the hat is $1 plus I need to calculate the material for the curved surface area. So what do? You will just, remember just now previously we already have the curved surface area, which is this one. So I'm going to take 4860. Take note, don't use the rounded off. Just now when I round off, I put 4860, right? But when we do calculation, we always use the long number to do calculation. So you take 4860.4836 because they say every 10 cm squared. Then make it a habit to check the unit. Just now was cm squared, so this one cm squared. Okay, I don't need to do anything. Just put divide by 10. And multiply it by 2 cents. So it's 0.02. So this is the how much I will have to pay to make for the reflective material. And I'm going to plus the $1. That $1 is making the hat, the material to make the hat. So this, when I press a calculator, I will get 9.72096 plus $1. That will give us $10.72096. So in other words, this is the cost price to make the hat. And so they ask you, say, okay, calculate the selling price. I want to make 10% profit. So this is 100% of cost. Okay, if you're going to sell it at 100% of cost price, means you make $0 profit. You want to make 10% profit, so you need to calculate. So it will be 110 over 100, because I want to find 110%. The 100% cost price plus the 10% profit. Multiply by this 10.72096, and I will get 11.793793. Round it off to 2 dp. For money, always round off to 2 dp. So it's 11.79. So it means that, oh, okay, so I means I must put my price tag and sell it at 11.79. Of course, in actual fact, we actually sell at 11.80 cents. We don't sell at 11.79. So, but in this calculation, I know that, okay, I need to put minimum 11.79. So then on my price tag, I must put 11.79 or more. Okay, cannot be less, because I want to make at least 10% profit. So this will be the answer. Then I have to put, this is round off to 2 dp. Okay, so this is how you do this question. Okay, this one I will append together with the solution, don't worry. So let's take a look at the next one. Question number 4. So we have done pyramid, we have done cone. So now we're going to do sphere. Sphere, we are at the last shape already. Okay, so before I start this, can you help me to like and share? Okay, for those who are new, please go to my bio, click on my link, and join my Telegram channel, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, let me take a sip of water first. And then if you all can do my combo like. Now I got 3.5k. Last live I reached 10k leh. Really. My what's my combo like? Oh, my combo I click until 1.6k. Someone make it even more than me. Someone got 1743 likes. What is a combo like? You just double click. Okay, double tap on the screen. And then after that, you will see a lot of heart shape, right? Then you look at the top left hand side. There's a bar at my Teacher Kangie there. You will see a bar will go move up to the maximum. So you just continue to click. Okay. Only for those who are not listening for lesson. If you are listening for lesson, please focus. Okay, now let's continue to do our sphere. Okay, a jawbreaker sweet is made in the shape of a sphere. Okay, so this is a sweet. Calculate the volume of the sweet. So good news is volume of sphere formula is given to you, but they only give you full sphere. If you're going to use hemisphere, you got to times half yourself. So this one just take 4/3 pi r cube. So put volume of sweet. Always give title. So I have students who never put title. Then after that, they always get penalized by his school teacher. Okay. Then a nag. Okay. See lah. Always minus 1 mark for this. See lah. Minus. Why so lazy to write? Okay. So put in the value. So 4/3 pi. My radius this will be 0.75 cube. So you get 1.767. And round off to 3SF, 1.77 cm cube. So that's the volume of one sweet. Okay. That's part B. Now they tell you there are 20 units of energy in one sweet. There are 16 sweets. You see, when you're reading the question, you have to visualize it in your head. So you visualize, oh, got 16 sweets inside one packet. You visualize, you go and buy sweet and stuff like that. So it's easier for you to do the question. Then they say that Nico eats 1/4 of the sweets in the packet. Calculate the total number of units of energy in the sweets that Nico eats. Okay, not very tough. First, the packet has 16 sweets. 1/4 of the sweet means 1/4 times 16. So you will do 1/4 multiplied by 16. Press the calculator. It means that, oh, Nico eat 4 sweets. And since one sweet gives you 20 units of energy, so I just take 40 times 20. So that means it's just 80 units of energy. And that will be the answer for question B, part 1. Okay, now let's move on to part 2. Part 2 seems like very tough, but actually not to worry. Okay, Nico used 32 units of energy per hour when she go jogging. Okay, so for how long must she jog to use all the units of energy from the sweet she has eaten? Give your answer in hours and minutes. Okay, maybe Nico very scared of getting fat. Okay, so she eat 4 sweets and then she want to go and run and get rid of the calories that she actually get from the sweets. So how you're going to calculate is, because he eat 4 sweets and that have 80 units of energy, so I'm going to take 80 divided by 32 units and I will get 2.5. This is 32 units per hour, so it means that it will take 2.5 hours to so-called use up the units. So this one is 2.5 hours, but they say give your answer in hours and minutes. So 2.5 means it is 2 hours, 0.5 is half hour. So take the 0.5 times 60 minutes, you know that it is 30 minutes. Please don't give me 2 hours 50 minutes or worse, tell me 2 hours 5 minutes. You need to know 0.5 hours is 0.5 times 60, it is 30 minutes. So it is 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, you'll be surprised. I got students know how to 2.5 hours is 2 hours 5 minutes. I failed. Okay, so please remember that. So this is this part, this question. Okay, so now let's continue to our question number 5. Easy. So volume of the solid sphere, again apply the formula. Simple. 4/3 pi r cubed. So volume of sphere equal. Okay. And press calculator, you get 523.598. Round it off to 3SF. First SF, second SF, third SF. This is 3. So it means that you need to round up because the 5 tells me that I need to round up. So it is 524 cm cubed. 3SF. Okay, done. Easy. Next, surface area of a sphere. Okay, so again, good news. Surface area of a full sphere is given, which is 4 pi r squared. So you will say, okay, surface area of sphere will be equals to 4 pi r squared. So if you press the calculator, 314.159, round it off to 3SF, 314, so it's 314. 1 means round down, not round down, it means keep the same. 4 remains the same. So it becomes cm squared, so 3SF. Tada! Okay, still has a last step. Now they say, okay, I need to paint the sphere. So they tell you it costs 30 cents to paint 1 cm squared. So they say find correct to the nearest dollar the cost of painting the solid sphere. So it costs blah blah blah. Okay, so you see, a lot of times students read the question, you're like very dry, I don't know how to do. When I read the question, I try to visualize in your head. Okay, try to visualize. So you visualize, you paint the sphere. So they're talking about 30 cents per cm square. And I already calculate my cm square. Remember, I teach you to use the long number. Never use the rounded off value. So you will take 314.159 multiplied by 30 cents. So we will get 94.247. This time round, by default, money is round off to 2 DT. But in this question, they say correct to the nearest dollar. So nearest whole number. So round off, it becomes $94. And then you can put bracket here. This is nearest dollar. Done. Okay. So easy peasy. Okay. This one just for question number 5. Okay, we still have question number 6 and 7. Okay. Ta-da! This question 6, when I was doing it, later I explain to you what was my concern. So, when, like, for example, if during exam you have such concern, and then you're not quite sure which approach to go, for me is I will write my thoughts at the side. You know, at least I let the examiner know I have such concern. And then maybe they feel that your concept is makes sense, then they will still mark you correct, you see. So let's take a look at this question. They say the content of a pack of ice cream consists of a hemisphere on top of inverted cone. This is a cone, and then this is a hemisphere. So the diameter of the hemisphere and the cone is 8 cm diameter, and the height of the cone is 10 cm. So they ask you to calculate the total volume of the ice cream in one pack. So at first when I was reading the question, first they asked to find volume of ice cream. They never say volume of the whole thing. Okay? So technically speaking, when you think of the ice cream, you will only feel that the ice cream is the hemisphere, right? Because this one is a cone. Cone is biscuit, it's not ice cream. So I will naturally think that, should I find the volume of the hemisphere or should I find the volume of the whole thing? Okay, that's why it's a little bit doesn't quite make sense to me for this question. The answer for this question, they will find the volume of the whole thing. Okay? Which doesn't make sense to me lah. Okay? So if you want to find the volume of only the hemisphere, then you will put at the side, say, the volume of the cone is the biscuit, it is not the volume of the ice cream. So you can say assume that the cone is biscuit and not the ice cream. So I'm going to find just the volume of the ice cream alone, then I will do volume of hemisphere. But at least you put your concern there. When the examiner mark, they know that, oh, you actually think a little bit further, then they will mark you correct, even if let's say maybe give hemisphere but the answer is put together. So in this case, they actually do it together. So I find volume of a hemisphere. So volume of a cone is 4/3 pi r cubed. This is for cone. Sorry, this is for sphere. Hemisphere means it's like half of it. So just put times half. And I put this. In one pack. Okay, this is the hemisphere plus the cone. So the cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, put square bracket. So now I can put in the numbers. So check whether they got asked me to use any particular pi. Don't have. So 4/3 pi r. Take note that your r is 4. This is diameter. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 3 times half plus 1/3 pi. The radius for the cone is the same as the hemisphere, so it's 4 also. Square. The height of the cone is 10. So after you key to the calculator, you get 301.592. Round it off to 3SF, 302 cm cubed. 3SF. Done. So we are done with question 6A. So now let's take a look at 6B. So now they say that, okay, the supplier has 100 liters of ice cream. Again, I feel that ice cream should just refer to the hemisphere, right? But I didn't. They are just assuming that it's the whole thing. So a supplier has 100 liters of ice cream, and they tell you that 1 liter is 1000 cm cubed. So they say, how many packs of ice cream can he make? So 100 liter multiplied by 1000 cm cubed, it is 100,000 cm cubed. This is the ice cream that I have. How many packs can I make? So I will take 100,000 divided by 3. Take note, take the long number. So it's divided by 301.592. I get 331.572. Again, okay, this one although is 0.5, you should round up, by right you should round up to 332, right? But you only have enough ice cream to make 331 packet. Okay? If you use the balance to make another packet, then you get sued. People say, hey, why your ice cream, this packet is not complete. Okay? So in this case, you will round it to 331 packs. So it means that when I have 100 liters of ice cream, I can only make 331 packs. Okay? So that is for part B. Okay, we're not done yet because they want part C. They say The supplier spent $150 on the 100 liters of ice cream. Each pack of ice cream is sold at $1.20. So they ask you to calculate the profit. Calculate his profit as a percentage. So first, they want profit, and secondly, they want percentage. They don't want the amount. So let's see how we're going to do this question. So first, because I make 331 packs of ice cream, right? So my 331 packs, I sell it at $1.20 each. So that is my selling price. How much I receive when I sell all my ice cream. And I need to minus away my cost price. The cost price is the $150. So minus the $150, I will get 247.20 cents. What thing one? I go right? Something wrong? Okay, so then after that, this is my profit. Okay, this is the profit. I want to do my percentage. So my profit amount, 247.20 cents over my cost price. Always is over cost price. So my cost price is $150. So it's out of 150, and I want percentage, so you just times 100. Press the calculator, you get 164.8% profit. Okay, usually profit is less than 100, but in this case, you can already see quite obvious that, hey, I make 200 plus, my cost price 150. Okay, it's already more than one whole, which is more than $150. So it's natural that your profit is more than 100%. So do not panic if you say, what is it that is so big? You need to know what you are doing. So this will be the answer for this part. Okay, let's move on to question number 7. 5.1k. Ayo, still got 5k. Likes. Give me more combo like for those who are listening for fun, not learning. If you are learning, please be attentive. Okay, so last question for the night. Okay. A Christmas decorative ball with radius area is tightly enclosed inside a closed cubicle box. The value of area if the volume of the ball is 263. Okay, so volume of the ball is 263, and because I know that my ball is a full sphere, so we will form an equation and say that 4/3 pi r cubed is equals to 263. So you're supposed to solve the area. So again, check, it didn't ask me to use any particular pi, don't have. So that means we're going to use calculator pi. So r cubed is equals to 263 divided by 4/3 pi. And my area will be cube root this 263 divided by 4/3 pi. So press the calculator, you will get 3.974. So round off to 3SF, 3.97 cm. So that is the radius of the ball. Now this one a little bit tricky. They say the total exterior surface area of the cubicle box. The box is the box, not the sphere. So first, how do I find the length of my cube? Like how to find here, how to find here, how to find here. First of all, it's a cube. All three of them is the same. But how am I going to find? Actually, it is just the diameter of the sphere. Because they say enclosed tightly. It means that the circle, the ball, touch the cube. Okay, it touched. That means all round it touched exactly. The top, bottom, side, it all touched nicely. So it means that the length of the cube is the same as the diameter of the ball. So in this case, we will know that all of these, it will be 3.974 times 2. Okay, 3.974 times 2. 3.974 times 2. So I need to find the total surface area of a cube. And we all know that cube has 6 identical faces. So total exterior surface area of the cubicle box equals to 6 multiplied by the area of the square. So area of the square will be the diameter, which is 3.974 times 2 square. And we will get 379.024. Round off to 3SF. We will get 379 cm square. 3SF. So that will be the total exterior surface area of the cube. Okay, if your brain is not working right now, if you are interested to learn this, oops, I think someone blocked you already. Oops. Sorry, my moderator very hardworking. Okay. Okay, so now let's take a look. Part C. So now they say that Raman decides to take many of the balls. The balls is this one, this one. They're going to fix it into this cuboid here. So they're asking you how many of the ball can fit into the cuboid. Okay, so you just have to visualize a lot of ball. Okay, so in this case, I will have to find out what is the diameter. So my radius was 3.974. My diameter will be 2 times 3.974, and that will give us 7.948. So I need to find out in all the dimension how many balls I can put. So let's talk about the height. Height is 40. So I'm going to take 40 divided by the diameter, diameter of the balls, which is divided by 7.948. I will get 5.032. So I'm interested in the 5. It means that for the height, I can put 5 balls, 5 stack. Then the balance 0.32 means I will have a wastage at the top Okay. Next is this side 25. 25 also divided by 7.948, and we will have 3.14544. Again, interested in the whole number. Next, 16 divided by 7.948, we will get 2.013, and we're interested in the 2. So this 25 means that I can put this column 3, and then after that the 16 means that I can put 2 row. So in this case, the total number of balls that I can put in is 5 times 3 times 2. And that will give us 30 balls. Means that I can squeeze in 30 balls into this cuboid. Okay, so this is how I do the question for this one. So we are done with the last question for today. Wow, not bad, just in time, almost 9 o'clock.